stuff to where all this can work automatically, but we just have to wait a second. We'll put up this screen just for the moment. There we go.
Check.
Check.
Should all these be red?
No, they're good. They will be if we take a break, but I don't think we're going to need a break. We'll do it in one shot. We'll probably go about just 25 minutes, maybe about 30. We'll see how the conversation goes. Do you guys have a hard out that you need to leave by before we get going? It's 4:37.
I got sunflower seeds. I can go all night.
Plus, you got to.
I know that. I know that feeling.
Yep.
All right. We might just abandon Instagram. Let the other two go. He's got the video game now. All right. Welcome back to Mostly Superheroes. We are live on the podcast on YouTube and Facebook. I'm Logan Janis.
Andy Hunt. Scotty Scoot.
And we are here with two special guests, one familiar face that you're going to recognize right away. Let's just say hi to Chef Liz. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me, Logan. I love this show, by the way. I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you. And that means a lot. And you've been in here more than a few times at this point. And now we're bringing the family into it, it seems like.
Well, yeah, I just thought I'd bring them all in, right? If that's okay with you.
Yeah, all of them, literally. Steve's on the couch behind us, off camera. I promised him, but he's getting to play the Super Nintendo in our green room. Little plug for the green room, but also your baby boy, your son. This is it, Brandon Schmidt. He's going to tell us about Landmark. Welcome.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
Doing all right.
First question. What do you think of the studio?
This is awesome. This is cool to look around and see all the stuff. I should have brought you some gifts. I have a poster. I'll bring it next time.
You mentioned pretzels, posters,
and I don't know.
Something else with peas, right?
PBR.
Yeah. I drink it.
Yeah, I work for a pretzel company, and that was actually my gift to Geek to Me Radio when I was on there. I bought a whole bag, but I forgot that.
Shout out Geek to Me Radio. You guys are mutual friends. James Install. Been seeing him a lot. We've been talking. Mostly Superheroes is going to be one of the many sponsors of Two Rivers Comic Con 2026. Just like I assume you again. Is Tenacious Seats going to be there again, Liz?
Tenacious Seats is definitely going to be there. I'm so excited, and on a very selfish level, like I'm keeping track of all of the stars that are coming.
You're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready, and I do keep my nerdness down here, and I am very professional when I'm serving them food. I'm just saying, but we had the honor of doing the green room this year, and it was so amazing to be.
I ate. I can speak to it. Remember, you fed me in between panels. So thank you.
You're welcome. We just, it's like, that's why I do Tenacious Eats, so we can live vicariously through movies. So this is another level for me to get out my geek, because I can talk to all of my heroes. And, I got to meet Roy Thomas and the whole Justice League. I mean, it was amazing. So I'm really looking forward to the next one.
Heck yeah. I have the pleasure of editing together that Justice League panel right now. And it's going to be coming out on Geek to Me Radio soon. I hope you don't mind me telling people. I guess I'll say it comes out whenever James wants it to, but I've seen it and it is so fun. I cannot believe, he really had all the voice actors from the Justice League up there at the same time. So Tenacious Eats, I know you have events going on all the time. You just had Idiocracy. What's next?
We have a sold out show of Goonies that's coming up on September 20th. After that, what we still have tickets for is The Craft, the original The Craft, with the 90s soundtrack and all the craziness. I am finishing up the menu right now, and I don't think he'd mind if I mention this. It's a collaboration with Chef Ty Davis, who's a Chopped champion, amazing chef. So he and I are going to work on this menu together, and we have some very crazy courses coming out. After that, we have a special Halloween showing at Work and Leisure, and I believe it's going to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. The original film.
With the reboot coming out, the original film's the best. My wife, Carrie, she loves that more than the show, but we're going to watch the show too.
We're going to call it Buffy's Buffet. Oh. So instead of doing
buffet.
You get it?
Yeah,
Buffet.
That's really good.
Buffet words there. Yeah, I'm
It's like Buffet the chicken tender slayer or something.
Hold on, let me get
Okay,
my
get
notes.
your
I'm
picture.
writing
I
that
was saying,
down.
that one's totally for free.
Yeah.
And listeners,
some
that's
sort of toaster
copyright
cakes.
Tenacious Eats 2025. Okay, we're trying our best to copyright as we go.
And then the other really fun thing that we haven't released tickets for yet is on November 6th, we have a Stranger Things snowball.
Mm.
And it's November 6th because if anybody's a Stranger Things fan, that's a day that Will Byers went missing.
Very good.
So we're going to host like a middle school dance.
Great
and-
timing too
yeah.
with the new and final season on the horizon.
Exactly. And I'm a huge fan. So
Us too. We're going to be rewatching it perfectly to go from one to the next.
oh yeah, you guys should come do a broadcast from the event.
We've been to one. You've been to one.
Yes, I still think about the
You're
pizza
up.
dip from Spaceballs.
Pizza the cup.
Yep.
And we were at Wedding Singer. So, all right, you've heard a few. What's your favorite out of what you heard?
Man, Buffy the Vampire Slayer has got to be
Okay.
a must see.
All right, maybe you were doing that. Maybe we're at Stranger Things. And which one did you like? Do you know what the craft is?
No, I don't.
I figured you didn't.
Oh yeah, I
We're
haven't
the same
seen
age,
haven't
but-
seen Buffy. Is
Yeah.
either.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm familiar. I know the show,
All right.
but the movie, didn't know that was a thing. I'll be honest.
All right.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you for catching us up
Yes.
because honestly, I guess it's a family business now. It runs in the family, if nothing else. And Brandon,
Yes.
you have an event coming up, and I'll do a little bit of the business for you. But we're talking about landmark law. I'm sorry, looking at the mission. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. Give me the title of the event as it stands today. I've been calling it Landmark. What are you
Yeah.
calling the event?
Yeah, so we're just calling it an alpha night. So
Alpha
it's
night.
Kind of, alpha night is the first night, but the idea is landmark, and it kind of comes from the premise of going through high school. We always went to this land center in Fairview Heights, me and my buddy, and so we were there every weekend, spending hundreds of dollars every weekend at a land center with our friends, playing old school PC and console games. And it's just it's a fond memory that I just kind of go back to frequently nowadays because you just don't get those friendship time and moments again, and it's hard to get that group back together and have those moments again. And so I always said, like, if I ever had the chance, I'd set up my own business, but not do it in the same way. So if you guys have ever frequented land centers back in the day, it was always by the hour. And there's like 3 different models that are kind of out there today. It's the old school land center model where you pay by the hour, or there's, a cafe that might have some games, or there's there's other models that kind of just still try to nickel and dime you. My idea is long term, I really want to create a membership based business that you're a member, like a country club, or basically a monthly membership type model where you have full access to the place. You can come in and go as you please, and you're not nickel and dime, but you can go in and play with your friends, play D&D, play console games, play retro games, play board games, Magic, like the whole gamut. But it's not, you're not nickel and dimed by the hour. You can come and
Right.
go and play.
Not have to a la carte to death.
a la
You got
carte
like
to
a
death.
you're getting doing the subscription model a little bit, but it's kicking
little
off.
bit, but
Kicking off though with an event.
Yeah.
It's on. Let me get this right. September
Yep.
26th.
September 26th.
You're on
3 to
countdown.
8. We're on countdown. So to get to that level down the road, that where my head's at is we want to start having these smaller events, start kind of feeling it out, get some feedback from potential customers, and just start rolling with it and start getting some ideas.
And literally
planning out.
rolling.
Literally rolling.
There you go.
And going back to Idiocracy, they served what we're calling Smash Brothers Bacon Burger Burrito. It's a mouthful.
Literally.
I was gonna say, so Chef Liz, are you
Yeah.
bringing the Chef Liz to your son's event? It's Tenacious Eats making an appearance, I guess. I
I
should
can't
say.
get out of it, Logan. No.
I was gonna say, I think you have to by
Well,
birthright.
All of our kids have worked for us and with us for all of our events for years. Look at him twitch. So, I mean,
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. So it makes sense. We've got to be there to support Brandon with this cool idea. And I love the idea because I'm a board game. I'm a D&D fan. So I want a cool place where, my D&D party can meet up. Or even a lot of people who are like, I've heard so much about D&D. We're going to be teaching D&D, like a short campaign, a 101 of like, if you've never done it, you've seen it in movies, you've heard it referenced, but you're a novice and you want to develop a character or understand how the game even functions. So,
Wow.
so he's put so much thought into this, like 10 years.
It's always been an idea, and she's kind of pushed me to just try it, just
Yeah.
let's get something out there and
No
get
way,
it
her?
rolling and try. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
That's awesome to have
So-
a creative, supportive family, because
Yeah.
like I totally get it. And I'm looking at Scott now. Where's your brain going on this? What's D&D? You're just maybe gonna get there and play some D&D?
Man, it's tough nowadays to get a bunch of people
It
together
is.
and find a good space for that.
Mhm.
It sounds like what you guys got going on. What was your game of choice at
Oh.
Halo 2?
Well, if I could go back, Sega was the original, and then we kind of moved into the N64 GameCube era. But most of high school was really PC gaming.
Yeah.
That's where I was. So, the typical World of Warcraft.
Wow, yeah.
But then all the other, StarCraft and
Sure.
the whole gamut of things.
Yeah.
PC was kind of where I landed on most things. Yeah.
All right, so we're talking Landmark, Alpha Night, open gameplay, and social. And you're looking for, you're going to throw the party, and then you're looking for feedback
Yep.
to see like what would these members kind of want from a service like this.
Yeah.
We're talking about a service and an experience, which, as you know, Chef Liz, the experiential marketing and
Right.
services, like that's where it's all the money and everything's looking that way to like go to some place and really get a good experience. And it's
Yep.
September 26th. And tell us about the venue. I have the address here. It's 3015 Locust Street. What's the venue?
Work and leisure.
It's Work and Leisure
Work and
again.
Leisure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't want to assume.
You don't have their address memorized yet?
Yeah, and I don't have every. You might surprise you. I don't have every St. Louis address memorized just yet. So back to the alma mater of
Yeah.
sorts, where we've seen Tenacious Eats,
Yep.
Brad and STL, all the different themes. You're going back, and they're going to help you make
Yep.
it all happen.
When you find a good place, a good partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't
we
broke,
make it work. Yep.
if it
Have a
ain't
good
broke,
venue
don't.
space.
Yes.
Good
Oh,
partners and
Custom cocktails.
custom cocktails.
Tell us about those. With the theme, with the whole theme, right?
Well, we kind of let Raven.
Oh, of course, that's her area.
Be creative. So whether it's Mario or Yoshi or other gaming that she can kind of come up with, 3 to 5 like specialty cocktails that she can kind of come up with.
I know one.
You know one.
She shared it with me.
I told her
this
not to
morning.
tell me. So.
Go ahead.
This morning, one was Call of Blueberry, and it's like playing a blueberry margarita. I'm very excited about this. So we're going to release that actually, I think tomorrow or day after. But she goes way out of the box like I do. So these aren't going to be normal themed cocktails. These are going to be really awesome and geared towards the right demographic. People who want to sip and enjoy, gaming, be it, board game, which is my preference, or, video gaming. And you should tell them what you've procured.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have at least 3 CRT old school TVs to play all our retro consoles on. I'm working on a 36-inch Trinitron. I can't get the video to play just right, so I might have that one there.
Do you need a Super Nintendo? Your dad. It's after your dad uses it.
I have a Super
Never uses it.
Nintendo that I got cleaned. It wasn't working. Got it cleaned up. It is working now. I have an old school Nintendo NES, GameCube, N64, Sega Master System.
Did you buy an N64 on porch pickup on Facebook Marketplace within the 2 weeks from this house?
Did you sell one? I wish you would have sold it to me.
I know. Now I'm.
How
I'm
much
real-
did you sell it for?
A pretty good market value because my
Like
wife
100
runs the whole
something?
thing, so she wouldn't have sold it. She would have
Okay.
priced it at a point just below the
Okay.
peak,
I probably
and then
would've
she would have
bought
sold it within a day. Hopefully, she
Yeah.
did. It was gone fast.
Yeah, you probably sold it for too little.
So you've been shopping though for that kind of stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
So okay,
yeah.
how's it been going? Where have you found luck?
I'm mostly it's old ladies. I'm not being honest.
Wait a minute.
Where do you find these old ladies?
Not like my
Cleaning
wife.
Well,
Cleaning out kids' rooms.
no, like there was one in Well, there
I'm
was
dead.
two of
I
the
just realized I'm
TVs
an old man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
2 of the TVs were in the middle of Illinois. This old lady cleaning out her farmhouse, and she didn't know what she had, and went and picked it up.
All right, I'm going to go back to the event. Your long-term mission again, creating the premium social club for the massive and underserved community gamers in St. Louis. It's not just a place to play games; it's a third place.
Yeah.
I love that you use that term. That's a timeless term. I'm usually told that term mostly by our friend Steve Smith at the Royale Food and Spirits. He uses that term a lot, and that goes a lot into his culture for what he's done at the Royale and Kings Highway.
Yeah.
So you're trying to create that same thing. Like, it's a place for you to come and spend time.
Yeah, and it's for, like Liz said, a certain demographic that I don't think there's a lot of places for, because it's not meant to be a bar. It's not
Mhm.
meant to be
It's different.
that scene for those kind of people. So it's definitely, I'm trying to cater to a certain demographic of people that may not have a place today. And if they do have a place, like if I'm looking at like a card shop or something, they don't serve food, they don't serve alcohol, so it's kind of you're there to play and you might have a Pepsi or something, but it's not, you can't get dinner there and that kind of stuff. So that goes back to Tenacious Eats, where the ticket includes the price, or the price includes the smash burger, bacon burrito burger. It's amazing. I had 2.5 of them that night at Idiocracy.
wow.
2.5.
I couldn't stop.
And they're big.
I
They're
couldn't
that
stop.
good.
So very least pay $20, come and eat the burrito and play some board games and hang out with your friends.
All right.
Because the burrito is worth the price
Just in
and then
itself.
some. So
September 26th. That's
3 to 8 p.m.
That's a what night?
It's a Friday.
A Friday night.
Friday night.
Plan your Friday night, September
Mhm.
26th. Andy, what you got?
I'm so in.
You're
I've been
already
looking
going.
for this type of thing in my life. I just need someone to beat in Halo 2, like Scott said earlier.
Yeah.
Capture the flag
Yeah.
at Blood Gulch. Bring it on. No one can take me. I'll get my high school buddies back that we used to play.
Yep.
They ain't no party like a LAN party. We literally
Yeah.
used to say that when we were in
Yep.
high school. That's the first time I've thought about that
Yeah.
since 20 years
And-
ago.
Yeah. And like the idea is like, whatever we figure out long term the price is, whether it's $24.99, $39.99 or whatever, a price that's something where if you go once a month, you feel like you got your values worth. But
Yeah.
then if you go 5 times a month, you're like, this is my place. This is my I can show up whenever I want and play with my buddies. Or
Like the Alamo season pass a little bit. It's about
There you
the same
go.
price
Yeah.
point where
Yeah.
like, all right, this is
Yeah.
it becomes valuable once, but more valuable more
Oh, yeah.
times. That's good.
and I'm also thinking about certain people when I'm ideating on this business too. So like my older brother, I have this idea for a matchmaking software. I've sort of been working on it, but like he can put in, hey, I want to play Magic the Gathering. I'm going to be there on Sunday night from this period to this period. It's out in there, and it's a matchmaking software of like, this person wants to play, this person wants to play, match them up, reserve a table, go.
Not for you. You're married, Scott.
Yes.
But it could be that way, or it could be the other
Don't
way.
worry,
Yeah,
Shannon.
yeah,
Shannon was already like,
No.
uh-oh.
yeah. But like for those,
he's
those type
our
of
biggest
people,
nerd. If you get to,
there you go.
he might be your
Huge
biggest
nerd.
sell. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a nerd. He's a nerd, but I don't know. He
we
might-
just got Logan his first game in D&D just a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
first campaign ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
haven't
mean
done
Lorgon?
one,
Lorgon?
You what?
so I haven't done one.
You have,
so
I mean, you can.
this is not my
We did it on the
area.
podcast, so you can hear. I was
Yeah.
Logan the sorcerer.
Ooh.
So
Dragonborn lizard man.
yep, and I'm Dragonborn, and I mean, I'd love to bring the character back.
Yeah,
So maybe
chaotic evil a little bit.
yes, maybe yeah. I was off the rails on that game. I don't know if it's made for me. Actually, I was like,
it was tough.
now can I have giant wings? And he's like, no. And I was like, why not? All right, the business, man. Landmark. How are people getting tickets? How do people get involved now? And you guys are only a couple weeks out, so
Weeks, yeah.
it's time to do it. Where did they get them?
Tickets are available at brownpapertickets.com, or they can go to our website, which is stltenaciousEats.com, or to workandleisure.com. So it's all over the place. You can't
Perfect.
miss it. So we're just really excited to host this, and we already have a D&D party that has reserved the loft for the evening. So that's exciting, right?
As you guys do more D&D, please consider our friend Sam the Dungeon Master. Maybe you guys have crossed paths before, but he's
Professional. He's a professional DM.
I always get his tagline pretty close. He's your St. Louis premier Dungeons and Dragons dungeon master for hire.
Wow.
And he does that for a living, and he does live shows kind of as like a side gig to everything else he's doing at the City Winery and other spots. But he hosts, you can hire him he's had wedding parties hire him, and he has how many dice? Too many.
Yeah.
So like maybe
He came in with a giant tub of equipment. Like he's ready to go.
I couldn't. That was amazing. Seeing his whole setup, it was such a big tote, and then I realized I was like, me and Sam are the same. We take big totes everywhere and have to unload them, like you guys.
Yeah.
You're slipping into Lorgon the Dragonborn man when you
because
talk.
Does
You're
my
right.
voice changes when
It's
I play
happening.
D&D? I play a half orc named Flower, and I've been working on Flower for years, and I aggravate everyone in the party when, like, we even did an underground campaign, and we got done, everybody was done fighting, they're like, okay, so we should retreat now, and we're gonna our DM was just ready to just knock me off the table because I was like, wait, can I eat the horses? And they're like,
that you or
So-
me, we're the same.
yeah,
Nice.
my voice changes when I play. So yeah,
Also, full voice, Canum.
yeah.
Canum
Yeah.
Half-Beard.
Yeah.
He was a pro. It was a real joy to play. I was like, you have been doing this since he was a little kid. Like you could tell he's been playing he was like so meta about the whole game, just like so self-aware, the different rules he might have. I was like, oh, I can also see how it's addicting.
Well, when
It's an escape.
And financially
It's-
draining.
Yeah, it is.
that's
What'd you say?
And financially
and
draining.
Financially draining.
A little bit.
Yes.
when I was let's see, I think I started playing when I was 11. And it was the one connective thing for me and my friends who were fringe kind of back then. I guess I don't know what they call us now,
Yeah.
but I've heard all these terms. I'm like, that's not us.
Right.
But that's why I like Stranger Things because I was that age.
One of those kids.
Right.
One of those kids, and I identify with that, like riding our bikes over to someone's basement that was like half finished
Mhm.
to get our game on. And that creativity. And I'm so angry that at that age I didn't think I could do that professionally.
Right.
That's a
To
dream
see the future.
job.
Then
for
even
sure.
be like,
Yeah.
this is gonna come around. Actually, everybody would always say that about those games. You know what I mean? They'd be
Yeah,
like,
eventually.
Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon, like this is gonna come around. And like my
Yeah.
dad did a Pokemon shop at a flea market for at the time it seemed like too many years, but now it seems like not enough. Like maybe he should have kept that going,
Hold on,
you know. So all right, let's just end with Landmark, dude. It's coming. This is what this is what we're talking about. Any final questions from you, Scotty?
Other than Dungeons and Dragons, what kind of board games you got? Well, what are you
So-
into? What do you guys play?
Yeah, we're working on a partnership there for some board games. So we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have a smattering of a few, but the ones you expect, some of the more modern ones, and then maybe a couple of the big ones. But like my brother likes Twilight Imperium, which takes like 17 days to play.
Oh man.
But it's a really good game, but maybe not fit for this event.
Yeah.
But
Can you play in chapters? I mean, is it like campaign? Could it be campaign
you
style?
could play parts of it, I suppose. Yeah, he always wants to play Christmas. I'm like, man, I don't have all night to play.
Yeah, even if
I
it was
want
like I'm
to.
trying to like, Risk or Monopoly, could you really write down the
Yeah.
status
Like,
of everything? Leave the board.
Yeah.
They should pay a premium for that.
Mm.
All right, what about you? Final questions.
Yeah, so there's a lot of games that are like mobile now, like Nintendo Switch and everything like that. Are you guys encourage people to bring stuff like that for themselves, or just play
So
what's there, or
Well,
we're
we're
going to build
actually
off
going to
that?
have a Switch. We'll have a Switch and a Steam Deck on the big screens. I'm trying to figure out what we'll do on the third screen, but we'll have a Steam Deck and a Switch, and then we'll have some of the retro consoles. Not like the old, newer, modern Xbox and PlayStations or anything,
Yeah.
but we'll stick to retro, and then we'll have the modern on the Switch and the Steam Deck
Yeah.
for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking back to one of our first events that we ever did at Well Spent Brewery like 4 years ago, where it was a
Smash
Super
Brothers.
Smash Brothers
Yeah.
tournament,
Tournament.
and there,
Yeah.
Two of them.
there were just TVs and Nintendos everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got so lucky.
RIP.
We got
RIP. Well spent.
I know.
yeah, ours. Yeah, that's true. And also, like, we got so lucky with the bar manager, 2 bar managers we worked with at the time that had the video game connections. I still have some of their contacts, so I can try to hook you up. And they had some e-game people at SLU that it was a mix, though, because it turned out it's just like anything. If you don't tell everybody it's serious, or if it's not serious, like, that's important.
Yeah.
We found that out the first time.
Oh yeah.
Because there were some really serious players there,
Like
and it was
nationally ranked
like,
players.
yep.
came
And you
out.
don't want that. Like,
And
you
just
don't want that
cleaned up.
necessarily unless
Yeah.
that's what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that they can't come hang, but like you're gonna
Crush it.
crush it. Yeah, and you're gonna make a lot of people upset. But anyway, we did do that twice, and it's around, man.
It was
Like
fun.
the TVs, the consoles, it was
Yep.
fun. It was kind of you would just see so many 2-on-2 games happening in a brewery, and you just hear like them yelling and screaming, and
Yep.
it's just kind of funny.
Yeah, there had to
Yeah.
be 30 matches going on at once.
That's
It was
awesome.
And then we had the big screen for
Yeah.
the big matches.
Yeah.
All right.
I think doing a tournament would be fun. Not for the first night, but
Yeah, oh,
it
yeah.
would be fun.
The tournament's just
Once
how
we
you
get
grow
rolling.
the landmark.
Oh yeah.
It's just
Once we
another
get
com-
rolling, we'll start doing that. And you can
There
have
you go.
amateur nights and semi-pro nights. and that
Dreaming
kind of stuff.
big.
Yeah, I got a lot of ideas written down, but
they never
just gotta
stop.
Just got to start rolling with it. Well, it's funny you guys were.
rolling with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
well.
Once again, we already used that one.
Yeah.
Actually, I said that earlier. So
Well, going back to the whole going to your friends playing in the basement. That's
Yeah.
so. for the last 10 years, I've always been calling this Mom's Basement. It was always the code name for my idea. I was going to call this business Mom's Basement, because we would either go to the LAN center or we would literally go over to either my or my friend's house and play in the basement. We'd lug our huge PCs over at wherever we were going, and monitors back in the day, and we would go play in the basement. And so it was always codename Mom's Basement was the business name, but
Obviously, you're talking. We get it.
yeah,
Your dad didn't like that one.
certain people would.
He's got a basement too.
Certain people would understand the name, and then some people might see it as a little creepy. So,
Yeah, but you could play into that too, and that could be
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, it might
Like,
be.
oh, she's got a
The
knife.
nerd
I
would get it.
The
So
retro section of this, though, is
yeah, we're gonna have a Mom's Basement section of work and
nice.
leisure that's gonna have all the old school. And
It's
maybe
gonna be
shag
born.
carpet.
It's gonna be born.
Yeah, I'll show
there.
you a picture, but I have an old school VCR that I bought in my scrounging for equipment.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sitting over there. It's
I found and gone through
1979.
3 VCRs like in the last 5 years. Whereas like I buy it, I had it, and they went bad.
This one's
and
old.
I've ruined a couple of VHSs
This one's
where I'm
old.
like, oh, shit,
It's about yay big.
how am I gonna
Wow.
watch Thelma and Louise again?
Yeah.
It's been totally eaten up. All right, it's time for you guys to plug yourselves. Let's go with you first. Chef Liz, tell people where they can find you and stay informed.
you can find me at Tenacious. Well, it's actually STL, tenaciouseats.com. And we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. You can find us on Mostly Superheroes.
Yep, linked up at
and
mostlysuperheroes.com
Geek
for
to
sure.
Me Radio, we always work with. And most importantly, workandleisure.com.
Your partners.
We are
Yeah.
partners in crime.
All right, your turn, Brandon.
The Landmark STL Instagram. Other than that, we're just getting started on the socials for the business, and
Yeah,
me personally don't have any socials, so you can't find me.
love it. That's awesome. What you got a phone
I'm
number people can
antisocial.
text, or what
Yeah,
an
no phone
address
number.
people could go?
You can go buy some pretzels.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
we already know too much about your personal life. Look at-
Yeah,
thank you both for coming on. Would you come back?
of course. Yeah.
All right, because
At
it
least
sounds
to play
like
games.
I'll say we have a lot in common, but it
Yeah.
sounds like we're gonna have to like keep our eye on you because you got some new stuff going on.
Yeah, always working on it.
congrats.
Always dreaming.
Congrats.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Good on you for making it all happen too.
Yeah.
To all you guys, your family is so fun and impressive, and
You too. It's awesome in here.
thank
Love
you.
it.
Your dad's playing Super Nintendo. I can't
He's
believe it.
sleeping actually.
Oh, I wish I couldn't see him.
It's old
I'm
military,
jealous
and
of
then
the
he
sleep.
sits down and falls asleep.
All right,
That
guys.
happens.
We'll do it again next time. We'll see you, Chef Liz, Brandon,
Yep.
next time on the podcast.
Thank
I'm
you.
Logan Janis. Scotty's Coop.
Arena Andy.
That's Mostly Superheroes. You can find it all at mostlysuperheroes.com. Take it easy.